Juvenile delinquency. Define and explain the term of juvenile delinquency. Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines juvenile delinquency as a conduct by a juvenile characterized by antisocial behavior that is beyond parental control and therefore before subject to legal action. The book Juvenile Delinquency defines it as an act committed by a minor that violates the penal code of the government with authority over the area in which the act occurs. Identify some of the major causes of juvenile delinquency. Some of the major causes of juvenile delinquency is a tough family, that you come from a single parent home or mom and dad have divorced. Another is a free will, that juveniles decide to do with their own choice crime. And another major cause is theory is cognitive theory. Discuss the importance of the public school system relative to the detection and prevention of juveniles. The importance of public system to find the detection and prevent of juvenile delinquency is very important. They do have programs such as the DARE program, which educates students and warns them about the long-term effects of drugs. Another thing is the anti-bullying awareness, which in today's society there's a lot of bullying going on in schools that eventually some kids commit suicide. Identify the problem areas that have influence upon juvenile delinquency between peers, parents, and school. One of the major problems that have influence is in juveniles is when your parents get divorced. You're between homes. You don't know where mom and dad, they were happily married at once and now they're all broken up. Another thing is peer influence, like you start hanging out with bad kids and then you start drinking beer and things like that, and this all affects the academic achievement. Explain the proceedings of the juvenile court system. The proceedings go by the detention hearing, the pretrial or settlement conference, hearing in motions, fitness or waiver hearing, jurisdiction hearing, and the disposition hearing. Compare the advantages and disadvantages of juvenile incarceration. The advantages are that you can go to juvenile detention, which you hang out, you're basically in a jail full of juveniles. And then the disadvantages would be that you in a real jail you have to live with hardcore criminals who commit serious crimes like murder, rape, robberies, and it's also more expensive to have a juvenile in jail instead of like a juvenile detention. Describe juvenile rehabilitative programs. There's many programs that juveniles can have, such as probation, volunteer hours, and a day program, and that's basically where you go to you go in the morning to the program and you come back in the afternoon.